Okay, guys, very quickly, because I want to move with this energy, we're totally going to do an unorthodox reading. But, when really aren't my readings unorthodox, but unorthodox for me. We haven't really done this yet. Okay, so to catch everyone up to speed, I did the reading not too long ago. And then right after that, I was feeling it. So, and I really loved having the Kimmy K's out and the traditional deck. So I was like, okay, Spirit, let's talk. Let's get juicy. Let's get Snoopy and Scoopy together about what's going on between us. What are some next things? And I pulled this incredible reading that, to be honest, I screenshotted. I've saved. I'm allowed to share it. I think today's about the demonstrations. Because why I say this is I've been very open about my spicy relationship with Spirit, and I realize it's one of those things that I can talk about things that in the moment, I look like a completely different person. Yes, am I a really relaxed, calm, easygoing, composed person? For the most part, but I am human. And I think one of the things that doesn't get talked about enough, again, is the demonstrations of if you're a spiritual person, you feel a little bit sensitive, as though you can kind of commune to whoever it is that you pray to. And for me personally, I actually think it smarts a whole bunch more, because I've seen the demonstrations of Spirit communicate quite fucking clearly. You know what fucking gets on my last nerve? When I'm fucking ass deep, just singing my heart out, crying my heart out, really being quite clear and direct, succinct about what it is that I am struggling with, what I could use some help with, asking for any and all guidance. And it's my psychicness for other people, as we've seen, is pretty kiss the chef most times. Again, it's always shocking me too, where I'm like, wow. When it comes to my own life, holy fuck. It's not to say that the card's Spirit doesn't fucking talk, but more often. And that's what gets me fucking spicy, because I'm like, I know you can fucking talk, my guy. You DJ in my ears, you have fucking downloads coming in for weeks and days on other people, and yet when I am just giving her, and you leave me bereft, all of a sudden it's crickets. Oh, nothing makes me want to flip the table. So, what happened is, did this beautiful reading, and I was like, great, vibing. And then I got out the traditional deck, and I asked about something specific. Now, the thing that I love about tarot cards is, and I always say, don't ask if you're not ready to hear the answer. But yeah, I got an answer I was not quite prepared for, and I just was like, are you fucking kidding me? What is your fucking problem? So, I'm now getting a little bit spiced up, but why I want to catch you caught up is that 5 minutes ago, I was spice level 9 million, really telling God to fucking eat shit. I've been very honest about this. I encourage you not to tell your creator to eat shit, but don't be afraid to challenge, okay, we'll put that over there, to challenge your own beliefs, but to like any relationship, conflict is intimacy. You gotta feel confident that you can be honest. And I feel confident in my spirit team, where I'm my receipt says that spirit, the universe, all that stuff, it's all love, baby. It is omniscience, and it takes no offense. So if that's the case, and also if we sign up for this shit, I know my spirit team knows I'm fucking what gets me right riled. So I took a moment to collect myself. See, I got spicy again, just thinking about it. That's the thing. Sometimes I think about Spirit and certain things where I'm like, you fucking, I don't know, man. You get on my last nerve sometimes. Hand to God. At least Spirit knows I'm being honest. We can all give myself that credit. We all know I'm being true to my words. Okay, so what I wanted to demonstrate is that I was actually, before I started the video, oh God, endless messages today. When I came in more peaceful, I really wanted to demonstrate, basically, I really struggle with faith and trust. I never struggle with, for me, love, and I really do sometimes separate spirit from love, where I'm I don't know, God, some days it's questionable for me, but love, And I know everyone's like, God is love. For me, this journey, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know who wrote that rule. It could be, but I know that love demonstrated, like, it's a very real and tangible thing for me. God itself, sometimes I'm like, I know you exist, but you fucking give sometimes, son of a fucking nutcracker, to say the fucking least. That's just me. If you're all love with your spirit team, great. But now, well, I was. We gotta get me back. Yeah, and that's really what I do. Like when I'm spicy like this, I gotta get kinetic. I gotta take it down, Charlie Brown, by really just getting into a place of being like, okay, softening my body, slowing it down, and actually saying it out loud. Like, I prefer being curious. I know that when I'm in a curious place, and even when my body's relaxed, like, I'm more receptive. I know that the cards don't lie for me. I know that spirit does talk. I know that there seemingly is a fucking plan. Not sure what that is. Because also, like, the last 4 years, I'm like, you have some fucking nerve, my fucking guy. You have some fucking nerve. So, what we're trying to establish right now is like the next 8 weeks. But why I want to demonstrate this is because for me, the thing that I've struggled with like, even being in like therapies or different healing modality kind of communities is like, you'll see people talk about stuff, but you're like, you question it. You're like, have you ever like cried one day in your life? Like, people do, but I feel like for me, I've looked to people to be like spiritual teacher, and I'm like, I want to know the nitty gritty. I want like real examples of like you on your shittiest day. Like, that's the thing, especially with people who kind of have this experience. Like, yeah, again, whether it's like therapists, spiritual teachers, life coaches, like whatever that look like, even like professors. Like, I want to know, like, tell me about the day that you fucking struggled. Yeah. So, guys, this is what it looks like to be a fucking psychic tarot card reader struggling in their own life, what we're trying to establish. Because I feel like also when I talk to the world and I tap in this way, I can see things. Because again, it's like it's a curiosity. But like, to be real, guys, like for once, sometimes I would just like some fucking indication. Like it actually sometimes, like after like thinking about, yeah, just I do love doing the readings for the collective world and individually. But yeah, knowing that spirit can be so direct and like use me and then just like fucking leave me on fucking red, I'm like, come the fuck again, ma'am, sir. Like, you better fucking pull it together. And to God. Oh, King of Cups reversed. Well, King of Cups did come out. I was asking, and it did come out, but it did put itself reversed. Are you meant to be reversed? Well, let's keep it reversed. It's pretty rare for that to happen. And again, we're trying to be open, and I'm really looking for specifics here. Is this my stinky energy? I feel like most days I keep it together, which to me is a modern day miracle under the circumstances, but like, it could be true that I'm being stinky. Uh-oh, about the devil. Oh, well, I am struggling with my son's mom, as per usual, as per all this endless court. Oh, but we have a King of Wands. Okay, but Spirit, but this is the other thing. I'm like, Spirit, here's the other thing. I need practical, like, I don't want to talk about people, to be honest. Like, collective, like, oh, when I say I'm trying to rebuild my life, like, I need really, like, practical things. Like, sometimes, like, for me, I'm so practical that, like, when Spirit actually wants to go off on a tangent, I'm like, I feel like I have to remind God of, like, where I am. To be like, hello, like, really dense, shitty environment some days. Like, it's different than where you're at. Like, can you just put yourself in my shoes and, like, really see where I'm coming from? And also, I feel like I put in a lot of work. So I get bitchy as hell when I feel like I'm not back fucking being lazy about this shit. I feel like a gerbil in the hamster. Again, mastering drowning. Oh, being waterboarded. Just love it now. Just love it. It's so great. So when Spirit wants to start talking about energies of people, I'm like, can we talk about work? Can we talk about school? Can we talk about, like, I don't know, more community and support? Like, can we talk about those things? I have no interest in people. Actually, that's not true. That's a lie, because one of the things that I'm personally working with is allowing people to show up for me in ways that hasn't been the norm. Okay, well, kitty whiskers. Oh, hey, Justice came out. Justice. Four of Wands. You know how I feel about Justice. I am going to get that tattooed. I'm going to design my Justice card, and I'm going to make it one of my t-shirts and hoodies, but I am going to get it tattooed. Okay, so what are we talking about? Okay, first things first. Okay, cracked favorites. God, Jesus, Grandma. Grandma, this is where I have to give over the wheel to Grandma, because I can never get fussy with my grandma. Sometimes I get a little fussy, but always respectfully. Grandmama, you see I'm like fuss level, 9 million. Jesus has to take the wheel, but I'm kind of fussy about that too. So I need clear, succinct guidance. Okay. So Grandma, is this my energy? Am I this reverse King of Cups? Let's get honest. It's okay, you can tell me. I'm gonna be open. The Hierophant. Is this God's stinky energy? It's my stinky energy towards God. Yeah, that's true. Grandma, can you not agree, though, that this is outrageous? What are your thoughts, Grandma? What's your vantage point? You see it as God trying to help me. Offering me a cup. Okay. Yes. Okay, well, Grandma, what's the devil about? The Seven of Cups. Tell me more. The Lovers. Oh, am I literally gonna have a choice? Again, oh my God. Oh, the saying, here's the thing. It's not that I'm not open to love, but like, if you knew my life, guys, like, I have so many fucking plates in the air. It's not conducive. Well, no, I also don't believe that's true, but it's just like, I have bigger fishes to fry right now. Also, it's hard to feel like your most romantic self when you literally are dealing with the devil. And, oh God, it's just not my priority. But I do love love. Just like I love justice. Yeah, just because I haven't received love and just because I haven't received any kind of justice in my life doesn't mean that I don't believe it's possible. And I think that is also a miraculous goddamn mindset, and I don't feel like it's coming from a delusional place either. Okay, so Grandma, okay, tell me about the Lovers. Is that literally an option of two? Who the fuck's coming towards me? Well, I am going out tomorrow. Oh my God, it is two people. Well, I can tell you right now, I'm not juggling anyone. The only thing I'm juggling is, like, yeah, the 10 million fires of my life. Okay. Okay, so Grandma, why are we talking about this? Because this is what also Spirit was trying to talk about. That was also making me furious. I'm like, as if we're going to talk about love right now. Isn't that so funny? As someone who chased love my whole life. But that's how bad it is. That's where I'm like, we need to be practical, God. Oh, as fucking if, my fucking guy. Okay, who's this? What's the King of Wands? The Star. You do know I love a fire sign. Is it a fire sign? Are we gonna get at least the Strength card? Oh God, let it be a Leo. High Priestess. January, February. Okay, tell me about Justice. Anxious. Well, yeah, I'm anxious. I have so much anxiety. Like, guys, this is also why I do love the channel, because, like, more often, like, not do I have, like, 10 million fires to put out each day. So much stuff to do. It's crushing. Also, because, again, it's like I'm Sisyphus. That's how I feel. And to be honest, it's real. Because again, systemic barriers. So I'm just so okay with how not okay things are. Because I'm like, what the fuck else am I going to do? And I got this ding dong, ring a ding ding spirit. Could use some fucking help, my guy. Yeah, please communicate. Okay, sorry. So I get peaceful, but then I think about it and I'm just like, okay, what is justice? Oh my god, is this a person? Oh my god, you know what? It could lift my spirits. You know what? Maybe even just a smooch. Just one smooch. Queen of Pentacles. The Ace of Swords to the Sun. Okay, see, here's the thing, guys. This sounds nice. Yes. But here's the thing. Like, real talk. Like, real talk. I need other things to shift. Oh, God, why are you playing me like this? Okay, wait. Grandma, this is where I have to, again, practically, because, like, my grandma's a real person to me. So as much as my grandma was like, forgive everyone, pray for everyone, love everyone, my grandma, like, also, my grandfather also was seemingly, well, no, I was going to say seemingly personality disordered, but with truthful talk, he was abusive. He was a raging alcoholic, very abusive. So, like, my grandma, like, lived through some shit also on that side of the family, you know, like, generational trauma. So, like, grandma was a real one. She definitely was a saint. But, like, I feel like when I call on my grandma to be like, hey, real talk, I need you to keep it real. Okay, so grandma, like, why? You're gonna have to mediate between God, Jesus, oh, that Holy Spirit, because I'm too spicy, but I can handle it from you because I feel like you're gonna keep it real. Okay, why are we talking about this when, like, the questions I keep wanting to talk about are, like, work, career, school, court, again, all the, and then, yeah, community support. So what is it about this? Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm tired. I've been working hard, seeing little to no rewards other than spiritual rewards, which is, like, great in theory, but it's also just like, oh, I get it. It is lonely. It's the price of freedom. On one hand, I'm so grateful to be this free and to be like, oh, I've really arrived to a certain place of understandings, but some days. Okay. The Knight of Wands to the Ten of Cups. Past-facing energies. I'm not gonna lie, though. The Justice Strength cards, it is appealing. Oh, Queen of Swords. Okay. Well, wild. Okay, Grandma, do you have any practical advice, though? That's really... Like, where you guys at in your faith and trust? Like, real talk. Do you also struggle? There's got to be some area of your life where in your darkest moment, you've had to question to be like, what the fuck is this? Okay, Six of Swords. Well, yeah, I do need to fucking leave. Ugh. I do need to leave the current household that I live in. It was not meant to be this long, I can assure you. Your space, maybe this is a message for some, like, really think about where you live. And I know sometimes it's like what you got to work with, but, like, the people you live with, the people you live around, even if it's like you live alone, but, like, you know, if you have, like, oh man, I had this one neighbor in New York. Holy fuck. Oh my god. Yeah, that's the thing. It's also the people around you. Yeah, well, hello, like, Grandma, see, this is where, again, I get furious, because I'm like, hello, been asking for so much help, and, like, getting the fuck out of here, like, if not this, then what? Okay, let's talk about, what's the Six of Swords? The Two of Swords, what do we need to make a decision on? How much clearer do I need to be? See this again, see? I don't know, guys, I don't know how it looks like for you, this is what it looks like for me. Especially because when I lock into you guys, it's so effortless. It's like literally watching a parent give all the love and attention to another group of people and being like, hello, how do you speak so fucking clearly and use me to do it and not have a bit more fucking guidance for myself? I feel like I'm a patient man, but like, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, well, the Two of Swords is about not seeing. Oh, do I just not see basically an opportunity? Okay, because also, like, God, you know, I get spicy about the timelines. I do. We've been talking about things that I'm like, we're years into. Like, show up and chill out, or just, like, be quiet. Like, do any of you feel like this? Another two. Oh, am I gonna have to juggle the Ace of Pentacles to the Wheel of Fortune? Oh, fuck. I would love that to be a struggle. I would love good things to be a struggle for me at this point. Like, eating shit sandwiches every fucking day. It's like, I would love to be on the other side of the coin and have to struggle with, like, ooh, too much love. Oh, too much success. Too much support and, like, advocacy. Yeah. Is that what we're talking about? Also, like, Grandma, I'm fucking ready to leave, like, right now. My bags are packed, literally. The Empress. Yeah, I know the Empress. To the Lovers, to the 8. Okay, well, you got me curious. Like, what are we communicating? Like, guys, what am I not seeing? Put it in the comments. Help a guy out. Like, literally. Help a fucking guy out. I need an exit. And not, like, suicidal ideation. Exit. And, like, talking, like, you know when you've just been so fucking stuck? Yeah, like that Wheel of Fortune literally needs to ka-chink out of its locale. Okay, what's the Empress to the Lovers to the Eight of Wands? The Eight of Swords to the Ace of Swords. Oh, something's gonna become clear. Oh, thank fuck. You better not be joking either. This is the thing. Like, you better not be playing with me, Spirit. Side note. Yes, it is true. Going back to my video, I really, oh man, I have really struggled with this channel literally since the beginning. Even as a perfectionist, like, it really, when I say, man, if you struggle with perfectionism, even if you don't actually post any of the videos publicly, recording yourself is really good on all levels. I know it can also be detrimental for some, but for me, it's really very been empowering. But one of the demonstrations I do believe in is, yeah, like a total Gemini, I process things very quickly. It can shift. But I do know to be true is that, oh, yeah, it weighs heavy on my heart. I don't know how to have this channel. And also because it's true, like, on one hand, I like the community-esque aspects of interacting with people and sharing things. But on one hand, I'm like, oh, but it's true. I'm like, I don't actually want to have too many people follow for all the same reasons. But I also know that part of my perfectionism, the thing that can come up for me in my life is, like, having the fuck it's. To be like, fuck it, and, like, throw the baby out with the bathwater. And I like to intentionally set being in the creative solution. Again, staying open-minded and willing, curious, adaptable. But it's hard, you know? Wait. What was I had a point to this. Spirit. Oh yeah, the channel. So, yeah, I don't know. It's probably going to shift day to day. I do feel like it is easier to, I think it's just around love messages, to be honest. I can see why people like Andy from 13 Moon, for instance. I put her more in the category of, like, really great downloads and philosophical, even when it touches upon, I don't know, they're brilliant and they go all over, but very rarely does she get into, like, lovey-dovey messages. So, and yeah, if you caught onto it, but it's true. Classic white dude about to have a podcast. The podcast has been in the workings for a bit, but then in the last few days when I've been thinking about this channel, but really how I would like to kind of again follow the theme of experience, strength, and hope. So I did come up with it. It's again just a matter of time, and time is not something I have a lot of, even though I have a lot of it. Anyway, I'm always just going to be real about my process, is really what it comes down to. I feel like that's, I think, one of our best things that we can demonstrate is just being authentic. We don't need to hide. We don't need to like also overshare, but I think if we can be relaxed about being not okay some days, it doesn't have to be a big deal, but to just be honest about it, to be like, I fucking struggle. Like fucking real talk, you know, or to be like, this is what it looks like today. This is what it looks like tomorrow. To just meet yourself where you're at and to be okay with people seeing it. To share it, even if people don't like it or they don't understand it. It's like, who cares? Yeah, this is like the part of like working on perfectionism, like really leaning into like, even if like, even I've struggled with just again having the channel due to like some days, and especially I've said it before, but I noticed that when I do smoke pot, if I'm ever to like want to end the channel, it's usually when I smoke weed, where I like overthink it and I just like, oh God. And I just allow myself to be like, dude, it doesn't matter. Because I really also believe that it's really none of my opinion what others think of me, whether it be good or bad. So when I can step out of that to just be, and like, I really loved when Neil Young put in his book, I think he just released like one of those big box, I guess it doesn't exist anymore, but like a box set of all of his songs. And he said, you know, it was really intentional that I included all the really stinky songs that I wrote, like the real shitty ones that I listen to now. I'm just like, it's a stinker. But he was like, but it's important for people to know that you're not just fucking banging out hit after hit after hit. And I feel that way artistically, but even in regards to this channel, again, it's a freedom. Okay, that was just an aside, but it's true. Yeah. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with this channel. It's just going to be a day-to-day, a game time decision every single day. I do like the process of getting downloads, getting a theme from Spirit, and then like following the thread. I like that. Although, okay, so now going back to this message. Yeah, it would be a challenge for me to meet someone fantastic at this stage in my life. For so many reasons. Like, I do believe that I have it within me to trust people. But, like, I did set up a date last year. It was literally just going to be a smoochy date with this fellow. Because I also have a belief system that says that, like, men are just good for smooches. You know, which is, like, such a weird myth. And I don't know why I subscribe to that, but it's in there. It's a truth. I'm not saying it's correct, but anyway. But I just felt like I just needed something, like, just nice, again, for once. And so we had been talking for a hot second, and so I made the date, and as soon as I made the date, my body literally freaked the fuck out. I was like, I fucking don't trust anybody. Like, anybody. Like, I don't fucking trust people. But it was good, because A, I listened to myself, but also I was like, oh shit, this shit runs so deep. MPD, man. They really make it hard to trust. That's why I'm like all about the friendships right now, to be honest. I want more best friends. I'm not, in theory, I'm not adverse to true love, but on a somatic level, I'm terrified of human beings. And that's why, like, going back to, like, also, like, growing a channel and just thinking the impact we have on people, but also, like, everyone's at different states, and that goes for mental health. And yeah, I don't know. It's just a weird time to be alive. But I do worry about my safety sometimes because, again, I'm a parent. So, like, Papa Bear comes out where I'm like, it's one thing to have people reach out to you in different ways that can sometimes be concerning if you're not a parent. But as a parent, I'm like, dude, you gotta know, if you're gonna fuck around, me as a parent person, that's where Jesus has to take a back seat. Where I'm like, yeah, I don't want anyone to approach me with my kid. In general. Do you know what I mean? Okay, practically speaking, Grandma, 5 of Swords. Oh, wow, we're literally just throwing cards. Okay. The 10 of Pentacles to the Hermit, to the 8 of Pentacles, to the 3 of Cups. But what fell separately was the 9 of Wands to the 5 of Pentacles. I kind of feel like that's my energy. I am in the 9 of Wands. I've got the headbandies on. 100%. I've been very open about that. Ooh, she and the 5 of Pentacles, real talk. 100%. Oh my god, so many barriers right now. Yeah, it's hard to feel romantic when you just feel like, dude, I'm fucking live streaming from hell most days. This is why I get spicy with spirit. Okay, better yet, Grandma, does God have a plan? Does God have a plan for me? I really believe that, for, like, literally, spirit, as seen, like, I feel like God has plans for you. I don't know why I feel like my relationship with the spirit team is so fucking challenging. Yeah, why is it so challenging? Is this part of, like, you know, as you level up, the lessons get harder? Like, what's the deal? Yeah, Grandma, am I just not hearing? What is going on? 6 of Swords. My back is turned. I'm moving forward. Yeah. And what? There's communication. About what? Yeah, what's this communication? See, this is what I mean. And then I get cards like this where I'm just like, don't worry, guys. I'll make it through. But I'm like, again, I would really love to struggle with, like, good things happening. Too much of good things. Just like those billionaires. Like, too much of something. It doesn't have to be material because I'm not about that life. But, like, I also wouldn't be mad about a little bit more fucking guaps, you know? Okay. Okay, what's this communication about a 3 of Swords? Well, I do feel like God really giveth and taketh. And that's where sometimes I'm not gonna lie, guys, when I say, like, I want to slap the teeth right out of God's head, some days, it is not a lie. 9 of Penties. Okay, where am I going? Oh, I'd love to just know anything, but also, like, I want to see the demonstrations. Like, I don't want lip service. I want to see what we're talking about, because I feel like, I don't know about you guys, this is where I'm like, do you guys struggle with this? Where you're like, can you fucking actually, like, some days I don't want to see a feather. I don't want another sign. I want to see, like, actually, like, real life fucking change. Do you know what I mean? Like, am I the only one here? This is what I mean. 7 of Swords. Yeah, like, I feel like this reticence, and this is what I mean about, like, God just being like, it's a secret. I'm like, you know what's not a secret? My spiciness levels. I did see success. Okay, Grandma, what's your advice for me? Why don't we start with that? What's advice that I could really run with that would improve my life? Communicate. Well, I do feel like I communicate quite clearly. That's what also gets me grumpy, because you know what I hate as a Gemini? I hate repeating myself. And I tell this to God all the time. I'm like, I literally just said it to him not that long ago, where I was like, I fucking hate repeating myself. And yet here we are. Like, I fail to understand. Talk to me like I'm literally stupid. Like I fell off the turnip truck. Like, just break it down. Charlie Brown. Okay, so it's past-facing energy. Yes, Cancer of Ice. Mm-hmm. Ace of Cups. Oh, to be more loving with my words? Well, here's the thing. I'm very loving with my words. And then we hit a point where I'm just like, real talk, you know? That's the thing. People always wonder, and I'm like, it's like the 3-time rule, where I just feel like I used to use that in customer service, the 3-time rule. Like, I will be helpful, calm, cool, composed, patient, giving, generous for 3 times. If you're gonna verbally abuse me or be a total fucking capital C ending in T, you can eat shit. I'm gonna fucking tell you about it. I don't care if you're God, Jehovah, I don't care what angel you are. Like, if I feel like you're not coming correct and you're abusing your power of some kind, or like you're just being a fucking weirdo, I'm gonna let you know. Especially because it's not like I just arrive at that point. Do you know what I mean? Like, when I say, like, I feel like, yeah, Sisyphus, like, I'm fucking working my ass off, pushing this fucking goddamn boulder up a mountain. And sometimes I just feel like God's eating fucking popcorn. And I'm like, could you do something a little bit helpful? Okay. Yes. Yeah, exactly. No, like, no shit, Sherlock, I'm in this 4 of Cups. Because, again, I'm up to my eyeballs and assholes. I got a lot of shit going on. Why are we talking about love? I know that sounds crazy, folks, but, like, if you only knew. Okay, success. Oh, I hope it's the Justice Leo card person. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, you know what? Here's the funny thing. There's literally one human being on the whole planet right now that if they miraculously, it would be a baby Jesus miracle. It really would. It would be such a baby Jesus miracle. But I've told God, I'm like, if there's anyone I would smooch and be open to right now, they know who it is. Just saying. But it's like a 1 in a billion. But I like to live that way. But there is a 1 in a billion. Okay, well, let's talk about 1 in a billion. Grandma. And you know what card I want to see? Is it 1 in a billion? I don't see it. Oh, but the last time we did this game, because you know what? Right before I had that really hard, shitty girlfriend in New York, I went and saw a psychic. And they pulled the devil card, but they also pulled a couple cards where she was like, oh, there's someone around you that you cannot see, but they're going to be your next girlfriend. And because, again, I'm the lover, it's like I'm always locked in on a crush or an attraction. Like, and not in a player way. Like, I don't know if that makes sense to you, but like, because I'm pretty tradish, but like, I only like to have one, like when I'm in love on one person, it's always just like the one person. But, so I was just like, who could that be? It turned out it was my roommate. And I was like, it all made sense. So whenever Spirit is like, and also like before I met my son's mom, this is where again I get real fucking spicy about, because I'm like, God, you've already told me before in cards. You told me that I was going to have these like loves, and I did meet them as it said, but I was like, they were some of the most harmful people. So like, come on now. This is why I'm like, I'm not really interested in love, because I'm like, I cannot afford to ever, and also like the price to this freedom, the whole point to leave, like dissolving my relationship with my son's mom was to like literally just have to have peace. I just want peace. I sometimes question if you can truly have peace with another person. Okay. The moon. Well, the tower. I don't know, folks. I think it's outrageous. I think it's outrageous. But, yeah. I definitely struggle. I struggle as a psychic who has what I feel like is a pretty tight relationship to the spirit team, but like in terms of the practical, like they drive me fucking nuts. And I think it is a good demonstration to see what like a real conversation, like the answers that I get, because, like, real talk, yeah, cerebrally up here, I'm like, love can exist, but like my body is just like, I do not feel romantic. But Spirit is reminding me though, it's like, it's true. You can't know unless you know, but like, I just want to not be living this way. Yeah, I would really love my life to actually sort itself. And maybe a couple more years of therapy. I don't know. Yeah, that's like my process. Anyway. Oh my god, put a comment. If you see something or hear something that I'm not getting, oh, fucking drop a line in there. Leave a comment. And maybe it's just for all of us. I really felt like that's what also Spirit wanted shared. It's just like show the process. Well, I'm like, well, here we are. Okay, now I gotta go deal with some practical things. Okay, stay blessed, stay golden.